The Lion and the Loom. Chapter 21. The Weaver's Secret. The silver thread pulsed gently in Eris's hand, guiding the trio toward a forgotten chamber beneath the spiral city. Ancient stones curved overhead, etched with spirals that seemed to shimmer with life. Inside, the air thrummed with memory, whispers of a time, before the clockmaker's cold order. Symbols glowed softly on the walls, telling stories of the weaver's loom, a cosmic tapestry woven from light, shadow, and breath. Eris traced the spirals with reverent fingers, feeling the pulse of creation in each thread. The lion's eyes glimmered brighter, as if recalling a long-forgotten song. Sela stepped forward, and for the first time, felt not like an intruder but a part of something greater. The weaver did not just weave threads, Eris whispered. They wove possibility, the power to create, unmake, and remake. The chamber seemed to breathe, and the silver thread responded, glowing with renewed strength. A vision blossomed before them, a radiant figure weaving a vast tapestry, threads spinning from their fingertips, binding worlds and dreams in an eternal dance. This is why the dreaming matters, Eris said. It's not chaos, it's the source of all becoming. The trio understood their task anew: to protect this legacy from the clockmaker's cold grip, to nurture the fragile balance between order and dream. With the weaver's secret burning in their hearts, they stepped back into the spiral city, ready to weave the future together. The Lion and the Loom. Chapter 22. The Loomstone and the Keeper. Returning from the Chamber of Echoes, the silver thread led the trio to a hidden alcove beneath the spiraled streets. Nestled within a bed of woven light lay an artifact, the Loomstone, a gem pulsing softly with the weaver's heartbeat. The stone shimmered with shifting colors, like threads of dawn and dusk, interlacing endlessly. Eris reached out, feeling warmth ripple through their fingers. This is the weaver's heart made manifest, she breathed. A key to weave the impossible. Before they could ponder the Loomstone further, a figure appeared from the shadows, clad in flowing robes patterned with spirals. His eyes gleamed with ancient wisdom. I am Elowen, keeper of the loom, the figure said softly. Elowen spoke of his sacred duty, to guard the Loomstone and guide those who would wield its power wisely. The weaver's legacy is fragile, Elowen warned. The Loomstone can mend or unravel worlds, depending on the hand that guides it. Recognizing the weight of the task ahead, Eris, Sela, and the lion welcomed Elowen's guidance. Together, they prepared to unlock the Loomstone's secrets, their bond strengthened by this new thread in their story. The Lion and the Loom. Chapter 23. The Path to the Loom Spire. Elowen traced a spiral in the air, their voice low and reverent. To truly understand the weaver's power, we must journey to the Loom Spire, the sacred place where the first thread was spun. Far beyond the spiral city's shifting paths, hidden beneath a sky braided with stars, stood the Loom Spire, a towering spire woven from living threads of light and shadow. It was said to be the heart of creation itself, where the weaver first wove the dreaming into being. With the Loomstone secured and Elowen as their guide, Eris, Sela, and the lion readied themselves for the journey. The city's spiral streets hummed farewell, a quiet blessing for those who would walk the ancient path. The path to the Loom Spire was treacherous, folding realities, shifting time, and echoes of forgotten dreams challenged their every step. Yet each trial deepened their understanding and bound them closer. At last, they stood before the Loom Spire, its radiant threads shimmering like a cosmic web. Here, the weaver's presence was palpable, a living tapestry of past, present, and future intertwined. The Lion and the Loom. Chapter 24. The Vision of Threads. Inside the Loom Spire, Eris, Sela, and the lion stood beneath a vast canopy of glowing threads, each one a life, a choice, a possibility. The air shimmered with a timeless pulse, and the Loomstone thrummed in Eris's hand. As they touched the Loomstone to the radiant threads, a vision bloomed before them, a tapestry woven from light and shadow. They saw the spiral city, fragile and alive, caught in a dance between dreaming and order. The clockmaker's relentless march, their cold gears grinding against the living threads of the city. Ares standing at the heart of the spiral, weaving light to hold back the encroaching shadow. The vision deepened, showing two paths. One, where the dreaming thrived. Threads weaving endlessly into new forms, new worlds. The other, where the clockmaker's order reigned. Patterns rigid and unchanging, life bound in frozen loops. Eloan's voice echoed in the vision's silence. The dreaming must not unravel. But unchecked, it risks chaos. Order must not choke the light. But without it, the web unravels. The trio felt the weight of the future, their choices rippling through the threads of possibility. The loomstone pulsed warm, a promise and a challenge. The fate of the spiral city, and all worlds born from the dreaming, rested in their hands. The Lion and the Loom. Chapter 25, Threads of the Heart. The loom spire's radiant glow dimmed softly, leaving the trio in a calm silence, heavy with unspoken truths. Eris sank to her knees, the weight of the vision settling deep within. To hold the dreaming alive, to shape without destroying. How do I carry a world in my hands? Their fingers traced the silver thread, a lifeline through uncertainty and hope. Selah stood apart, her gaze fixed on distant spirals. I was forged to cut, to control. But now the edges blur. Order is safety, but at what cost? Can I become more than a weapon? A slow breath, a soft surrender to the unknown. The lion settled beside them, its eyes reflecting stars and storms, a presence ancient and steady. Without words, it offered strength, a reminder that even the oldest watchers must adapt, though their hearts carried different shadows. The trio found unity in the loomstone's quiet pulse. The path ahead was uncertain, woven with risk and possibility, but together they would face the unraveling, and weave a future from the threads of courage and trust.